So, I'm supposed to talk about myself. Oh, my name's Donnie Payne. Actually, my name's Donald de Lafayette Pierre Payne III. Mouthful. I'm a senior civil engineering student. I'm the oldest of 8 boys from Northern California, Pittsburgh. Not Pennsylvania. It's kind of like probably 45 minutes away from San Francisco. I really like sports. I like to change camera angles. That's something. Okay, I'll stop that, promise. Nothing else to say. Oh, I'm single, ladies, so if you like what you see. Okay, so what is art is the question. I'm not gonna lie, I just Googled it because I had the fear that I was gonna start talking and just say something incredibly dumb. But the more I read different definitions, I didn't really agree with them all that much. I feel like they're a little bit restrictive, but I mean, whatever, I don't know. Right, so I'm gonna attempt my best to explain what I think it is. Anything that someone does with an intention to maybe provoke a feeling or emotion or a thought. So that intention can be anything from, I don't know, want to make you happy or laugh, or that intention could be they don't want you to feel anything, or they don't care what you feel. But they kind of have to have the thought of, put some thought into what they have done. So, to give a really stupid example, if someone throws a knife into the ground without thinking about it, didn't care how that knife landed, whatever, then I don't see it as art because they just threw a knife on the ground. They didn't care what was going on. They had no intention. If someone throws a knife on the ground, it sticks, and they're hoping that the knife conveys maybe a sense of pain or blah blah blah, anything, whatever their intention is. If that's what they're trying to convey, I feel like that turns it into art. Though they might land completely the same way, I feel like without the intention, it's not really art, it's just random happening. So, that is my thought. Maybe it doesn't make any sense, but, sorry, I keep rocking. I have a rocking chair. Pretty sweet, I know. Alright, I got like 5 reasons, I think. 5 things that I'm expecting from the class, I guess. Or number 1, just expecting to fill a requirement that I need 12 units. I only have a couple actual engineering units left, so 2, I hope to expand my nerd game, my nerd knowledge, because when I was looking at Rate My Professor, it said we were doing a lot of Second Life, which I had never heard of, but looked into it. Seemed pretty nerdy. 3, hope for this class is that it will be challenging, which I'm almost positive it will be, because I'm not too artsy. I'm pretty sure most of the stuff is gonna go like over my head, but everything that I've done in college so far, all my experiences have been, the best ones have been the ones that I've been out of my comfort zone, so it's another reason why I thought do art stuff. 4, I'm hoping on seeing a bunch of cool videos, maybe sketches, any other type of art that we're going to be doing in the class. Since it's going to be, like I was going into it, oh, I'm going to see a bunch of cool stuff. It's artists, probably mostly, doing what they do, art. You try to find it, like, good workplaces, but it's hard, like, just like the teacher said, YouTube is the proverbial dirty ball pit, and there's plenty of dirty balls. I mean, there's some clean ones in there, but it takes a while to dig to find some. So I figured if we're at Long Beach State with people that actually want to pursue art as a career, that there will be a lot less dirty balls in the pit. Yeah, so I'm done with the ball pit metaphor. So I said there were 5 things, but I really only planned on saying 4. Now I just feel like I'm a liar. I guess something else would be maybe just looking forward to meeting some new people, especially more creative people. Alright, I just got finished with the chair, and I think it took me a couple hours. Not as long as I expected it to take, and most of my time wasn't really spent on making the actual chair. It was more just like getting used to Second Life, like walking around. I was lost in like some jungle for a while, but once I actually found CSCLB and I found the place to, you know, the little workshop or whatever, it wasn't too bad. It was fun. I was pretty happy to see my chair is actually a really easy design. It's like it's a goal post, and hopefully the teacher doesn't just think I was like, hey, this is like rectangles in one circle, so I'll just finish fast. It's just actually something I've wanted in a man cave that I've planned for like since I've graduated high school. So I feel like I'm one step closer to seeing it. It used to just always be in my head. Now it's out in the digital world. It's a matter of time before it like comes in real life. And I'm sitting in my man cave in my goalpost chair. It's gonna be awesome. My monkey lost his hand for a little while, so there was a little problem with that. But one of the TAs cleared that up real quick. Thank you. It was fun. Looking forward to using Second Life again for a bigger task. I'm about to read page 106 right now. Done. Speed reading champion. 5 years running. What happened in the page was they put up a sign in a place in Italy. I guess a pretty historical town in Italy. And they put up a sign that said it was an ordinary building. There's nothing, no one special lived there. Basically say it's just an unassuming, plain old building like it was. Because it's a historic town, a bunch of the other buildings have plaques on them saying that Pope 95 lived here, or like plaques that are saying that a really important person lived there, and maybe he did a certain painting while he was living there. Or it was said they did it because they wanted the people to realize how much power just knowing that someone famous had been there before or had lived there. And it doesn't say that they think it's stupid, but I think it's maybe I feel like I see it as kind of dumb. That maybe, I don't know, someone would want to live, maybe pay like more rent to live in a place that someone famous had been, as if the building has some special power, you know? It's that same building that nothing happened in. Could be the same design as the one that, I don't know, Mozart created something. I don't know any art. Someone special did something. And so basically I'm just saying, a building is a building, but since they know culture is huge to them, they kind of play on it, you know? So you say, oh, I know they're run by culture. I know how to get to them. Tell them that there was some culture that happened here. They're going to love this place. They'll spend $1 billion to stay there. Different cultural events that happen in a different place. I think it's cool. I'm going to use a house for what it is. It's a house. I think what's more important, we're probably not where the people did those amazing things. It was more of what the people did is the importance. So I think maybe that's what kind of gets lost. I don't know.